We kick off this adventure with an early November morning in Oceanside. Surf line was claiming 2 to 3 feet with heavy offshore winds. I decided to paddle out and fight the cold instead of the crowd, and wound up paddling into some of the funnest waves of the year. The session had plenty of sick nuggets, but this one taking off behind the peak had me fully stoked and ready to press on through the cold conditions. This is probably the most I've seen somebody flinch on a paddle out. Poor guy was scared to death of the 8-foot board flying through the air, which is why it's always best to paddle away from the surfer in the wave, even if that means you duck dive in some whitewash. You'll notice in this clip the surfer on the inside paddles towards the peak of the wave instead of towards the shoulder, which is proper paddle out etiquette. Keeps everybody safe. Later in the day, Barry showed up and grabbed my 8-foot catch surf Jamie O'Brien log and made his way out to the lineup the same time as the rest of the crowd. So we scooted our way down the beach away from the crowd and right into some fun little closeout smashers. Somehow Barry managed to rip his way down the line on this wave with his leash wrapped right between his toes. Getting smashed was pretty common with Oceanside's steep sandbars and a dropping tide. A low tide at Oceanside brings in faster waves, which keeps you racing to stay alive, or you just get completely smashed. Hey, bud. Somehow in the middle of this session, Barry made friends with a sea lion simply by saying hello. Meanwhile, I was getting eaten alive by an ocean that was full of wildlife. Nudie captured some amazing wildlife footage here with the drone. Here you can see this dolphin feeding on a large school of fish. Notice the gray bait ball at the bottom of the screen trying to stay away from the dolphin, fleeing for their lives. Closer to shore, I had no choice in the matter. I was getting completely swallowed. After surfing, our minds were blown by a six-pack of Neapolitans. Every surf trip is an adventure.